Have you ever woken up, looked in the mirror and thought, when did I start feeling this old? Maybe it's not the wrinkles or the gray hair, it's the little things. Feeling slower than usual, forgetting where you left your glasses, or just not having the same bounce in your step. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Aging is a natural part of life, but how we age, how we feel in our 60s, 70s, and beyond, that's something we have more control over than most people think. The truth is, you don't need expensive supplements or complicated routines to feel better, live longer, and enjoy your life more fully. Sometimes it's the small daily habits, the things you do every single day, that quietly add years to your life and life to your years. And the best part? These habits are backed by science, proven to make a difference, and they're simple enough to start today. So if you're over 65, or even just approaching it, and you want to feel stronger, sharper, and more alive, this video is for you. We're going to talk about 5 practical, science-supported habits you can add to your daily routine that may help you live not just longer, but better. Let's start with the first one, and this one might surprise you. Every morning before you check your phone or turn on the TV, try stepping outside for just 10 minutes. That's it, just 10 minutes in natural daylight, ideally within the first hour after waking up. Why? Because early morning sunlight helps regulate your circadian rhythm. That's your body's internal clock, which controls sleep, hormone levels, energy, even mood. Studies have shown that regular morning light exposure can reduce the risk of depression in older adults, improve sleep quality, and help maintain healthy blood pressure. And when you sleep better, everything else, your immune system, memory, metabolism, works better too. Plus, getting outside gets you moving, even if it's just to the porch or backyard. It signals to your brain and body, the day has started, let's go. Some people like to combine this habit with a gentle walk, stretching, or sipping their coffee outside. It doesn't need to be intense. Just being present, breathing in the fresh air, feeling the warmth of the sun on your skin, it wakes you up in the best way. And over time, this tiny habit can make a huge difference in how you feel, think, and sleep. Now let's talk about something even simpler, something you're already doing but might not be doing quite right: hydration. Most people think dehydration only happens when you're sweating or working out, but as we age, our sense of thirst becomes less reliable. By the time you feel thirsty, your body is already playing catch-up, and chronic mild dehydration, which is incredibly common in people over 65, can lead to fatigue, confusion, constipation, even an increased risk of falls. So here's the habit. Start your day with a full glass of water. Not coffee, not juice, just plain water. Before breakfast, before anything else. It kickstarts your digestion, helps your brain wake up, and supports kidney function, all while replenishing the fluid you lost overnight. Think of it like giving your body a little internal rinse. Now I get it, plain water isn't everyone's favorite. If that's you, try adding a slice of lemon or cucumber for flavor. Or warm it up a bit if cold water feels harsh in the morning. Keep a glass or bottle nearby throughout the day so it's easy to sip. The goal isn't to drown yourself in water, just to stay gently, consistently hydrated. And here's a little bonus tip. If you're taking medication in the morning, that full glass of water can help it absorb better and reduce the chance of stomach irritation, something a lot of folks deal with. Now think about this. Just imagine what would happen if you started every day with those 2 simple habits. A short moment in the sun, a full glass of water. It may not sound revolutionary, but your body notices, your brain notices. And over time, these choices start building on each other. You feel a little more energized, you sleep a little better, you move with a bit more ease. You're not fighting aging, you're working with your body, gently guiding it in the right direction. It's not about perfection, it's about momentum. These small steps are like planting seeds. You don't see results instantly, but keep watering them, and they grow. Now that we've covered those first 2 daily habits, let's move into something that affects not just how long we live, but how well we live. And it starts right in your own kitchen. Let's talk about food. Not dieting, not restriction, but one powerful daily habit that can transform how you feel, how you think, and yes, even how long you live. Every day, without fail, make sure you include at least one colorful plant-based food in your meals. I'm talking about berries, leafy greens, sweet potatoes, carrots, broccoli, red cabbage, foods that are naturally rich in color. These vibrant colors aren't just pretty, they're signs of powerful nutrients called antioxidants, which help your body fight off damage from aging, pollution, and even stress. Now, you don't need to switch to some fancy health diet or give up your favorite meals. This isn't about perfection, it's about adding one colorful, real food to your plate each day. Think of it as nutrition insurance. A handful of blueberries in your oatmeal, A few slices of tomato on your sandwich. A side of steamed spinach with dinner. Simple, real, effective. Research shows that diets high in colorful fruits and vegetables are linked to lower rates of heart disease, better brain function, and reduced risk of certain cancers, especially in older adults. And here's something you might not hear enough. Your brain loves plants. Certain compounds found in things like kale, blueberries, and even red grapes have been shown to protect memory, reduce inflammation, and slow down cognitive decline. That means clearer thinking, better recall, and a reduced risk of dementia as you age. The best part? You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be consistent. One colorful food a day, then maybe two. Then it becomes natural. And the next time you're reaching for a snack, your body actually starts craving the foods that nourish it because it knows how good they make you feel. I know some people say, it's too late for me to change now. But that's just not true. Science tells us that even small dietary improvements in your 60s, 70s, even 80s can reduce the risk of death and improve your quality of life. Your body wants to heal. It just needs the right fuel. So if you're standing in front of your fridge tomorrow wondering what to eat, remember this. Color equals life. The more variety, the better. If your plate looks like a rainbow, you're doing something right. Now, speaking of nourishment, let's talk about something even deeper. Something many people overlook, but it plays a huge role in how long we live. It's not about what you eat or how you move, but how you connect. Every day, take time to meaningfully connect with another person. Not just a quick, how are you? But a real heartfelt moment. A phone call with a friend, a cup of tea with your neighbor, a laugh with your spouse, even a few kind words to a stranger at the grocery store. It might seem small, but human connection is one of the most powerful predictors of long-term health and longevity, even more than diet or exercise in some studies. Loneliness has been shown to increase the risk of heart disease, stroke, depression, and even early death. And sadly, many people over 65 begin to feel invisible, as if their world is shrinking. Friends move away, families get busy, life gets quieter. But you don't have to accept isolation as a normal part of aging. That's where this habit comes in. Make it a daily practice, like brushing your teeth, to connect with someone, even briefly. You don't have to be surrounded by a crowd to feel connected. One meaningful interaction a day can lift your mood, lower stress hormones, and remind you that you're still part of the world. Some people find joy in volunteering, joining a book club, or simply going to the same cafe every morning and getting to know the staff. Others enjoy checking in with an old friend by phone. It doesn't need to be complicated. It just needs to be genuine. You matter. Your stories matter. And when you reach out, you not only give someone else the gift of connection, you also receive it. There's even research showing that people with strong social ties live longer and recover faster from illness. One study from Harvard followed people for over 75 years and found that the quality of their relationships had a bigger impact on their health than genetics, money, or fame. That's huge. So, while you're sipping that morning glass of water or stepping into the sunlight, think about who you could check in on today. Maybe it's someone who hasn't heard from you in a while, or maybe it's someone you need to hear from. And here's the beautiful thing. When you make connection a daily habit, you don't just add years to your life. You add life to your years. More laughter, more warmth, more meaning. That's what really matters. Now imagine what happens when you combine these habits: the sunlight in the morning, the hydration, the rainbow on your plate, and the joy of connection. These aren't just little things. They're the building blocks of a longer, healthier, more vibrant life. Day by day, moment by moment, these habits become your foundation, your daily tune-up for a better tomorrow. And there's one more habit, just one, that ties it all together. It doesn't require any equipment, any money, or even a lot of time. But it might just be the most powerful one of all. And that habit is simple, but not always easy. It's the habit of daily movement. Now, I'm not talking about intense workouts or running marathons. I'm talking about gentle, intentional movement every single day. A short walk, some light stretching, a few minutes dancing to your favorite music in the living room. Anything that gets your body moving and your blood flowing. Here's why this habit matters more than most people realize. After age 65, our muscle mass naturally starts to decline, something called sarcopenia. It sounds technical, but all it means is that your muscles slowly shrink and weaken if you're not using them regularly. And once muscle loss starts, it doesn't just affect strength. It affects your balance, your independence, your energy, and even your immune system. But here's the good news. You can slow it down. In fact, you can even reverse some of it. Studies show that just 15 to 30 minutes of moderate movement a day can drastically reduce the risk of falls, heart disease, diabetes, and even cognitive decline. And it's not about doing it all at once. You can break it up. 5 minutes here, 10 minutes there. It all adds up. One of the best things you can do? Take a short walk after meals, just around the block, or even just up and down your hallway. This simple practice has been shown to help regulate blood sugar, improve digestion, and boost circulation. It also lifts your mood, especially if you do it outdoors. That's a double win. Some people like chair yoga or Tai Chi, both gentle on the joints and excellent for improving flexibility and coordination. Others enjoy gardening, which gets your body moving and your hands in the dirt, which is actually proven to reduce stress and improve mental clarity. The key is to find something that brings you a bit of joy, something you'll want to come back to each day. And here's something most people don't hear enough. It's never too late to start. Even if you've been inactive for years, your body is still capable of healing, strengthening, and adapting. You don't have to do what you did in your 40s or 50s. You just have to move more today than you did yesterday. Your body will thank you for it, in more ways than you can imagine. So let's take a step back and look at the big picture. Imagine your typical morning. You wake up and step into the sunlight for a few minutes. You drink a full glass of water before anything else. You enjoy a breakfast that includes a bright, colorful fruit. Later in the day, you connect with someone, even for a short chat. And then you take a short, relaxing walk. These are simple actions. They don't take much time and they don't cost a thing, but they compound. They create momentum. And over weeks and months, they can shift your entire experience of aging. Because let's be honest, getting older doesn't mean fading away. It doesn't mean sitting still, being forgotten, or just waiting for time to pass. It means living fully, richly, and intentionally. It means waking up every day and saying, I still have power. I still have a choice. I'm still in control of how I treat my body and my mind. The habits we've talked about today aren't just about adding years to your life. They're about making those years worth living. Feeling sharp, feeling capable, feeling good in your own skin. You deserve that. And here's the beautiful part. It's not too late. Whether you're 65, 75, or 85, small changes can still make a big difference. One healthy habit at a time, one day at a time. You don't have to overhaul your life overnight. Just pick one thing, try it tomorrow, then build from there. So if any of this resonated with you, I'd love to hear about it. What habit are you already doing? What's one you're going to try this week? Share your thoughts down in the comments. Your story might inspire someone else. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more tips on living your healthiest, happiest life after 60. You are not done yet, not even close. There is still so much life to live and so many ways to enjoy it. So take a deep breath, stand a little taller, and remember, the best time to start taking care of yourself is right now. Here's to living longer, living better, and loving every moment of it, at any age.